So, how did you get here? Hmm? How did the most popular candidate in the last election and now the president of Kenya became so unpopular in Kenya? How did this president end up being the most hated man in Kenya right now? So, I believe this happened because Ruto wanted to be two things he cannot be. The first one, he wanted to be as successful as President Kibaki. At the same time, he wanted to be richer than the Kenyatta family. But he forgets that the situation that Kibaki went through is not the same as what he is going through right now. When Kibaki took off office from the late President Moi, who overstayed in office, the economy was not vibrant. There was nothing going on. The services, government services were not good. So when Kibaki joined, he did not have a lot to do to be better than Moi. So Kibaki found an economy that was bad, and it just needed to do something small to make it good. At the same time, at 2007, after the recession, there was an economic boom everywhere. So he rode through that wave also. That's why Kibaki was successful. That's why Kibaki increased the taxes. But President Ruto, what he's doing with the finance bill, he wanted to increase the taxes by a lot. He wanted to add 16% VAT on bread. While Kenyans are feeling that corruption is at the highest level it has been in Kenya. So, mostly the young people, the Gen Z, went to the streets to protest this. But President Ruto thought that there's some leaders who are funding the Gen Z protests. He refused to agree that there's a problem in Kenya. There's a problem of corruption. Instead of tackling the problem, he saw the young people as the problem. So what did the president do? He went and looked for the opposition leader and the former president to work with. So he reshuffled the cabinet, brought back, recycled the old leaders like William Kabogo. Now he's the head of technology and communication. A joker. Mutahi Kagwe, the former minister of health, who is our Fauci. The man should be in prison for what he did to people, making people lie on the streets. The mandates that were not based on scientific research. According to the new research that was released the other day, it shows that social distancing was a scam. The masks were not even helping. And then Lee Kinyanjui, the former governor of Nakuru, now he's the Minister of Industry and Trade. What credential does he have to occupy this docket? Our country is going to the dogs. The next one, he went to greet his nemesis, the sworn enemy, Raila Odinga, who was his enemy. These leaders don't stand for anything, He brought back Hassan Joho, a stupid fellow with, I think, an IQ less than 70. I think quickly for Paranya here, I think is the better, but not still. And then there's Opiyo Wandayi, sycophant. And then there is John Badi, the Adani fellow. The people who wanted to steal money via Adani deal. And the worst thing President Ruto thought, thinking that the Gen Z are being funded by politicians. He went ahead to look for a leader of a militia called Maina Njenga. This guy is a leader of an ethnic militia called Mungiki. So he brought about this guy to help him also because he thinks Gen Z are being funded. Now listen to what he was telling people. Lecturing people and giving them direction on what to do. It just looks like a criminal enterprise. Look on what he was telling them.
pesa zote za CDF watarudi nazo. Watarudi na? Sasa nyinyi mnashinda mkiambiwa kwamba mtukane viongozi, mtukane wahubiri, mtukane nani, waweke kwa social media kila wakati, lakini hiyo ni upuzi mtu. Unanielewa? Maneno ya kushinda hapa mkipigana na viongozi haina maana hata kidogo. Haina maana hata kidogo. Eturaiguana. Hena bata kugiana na atongoria kweli? Hena bata. Ile titulekeria atongoria marute wira, Makarina. Tuachilie viongozi wafanye na tunasema number 3 that we will engage the government on completion of project and marked by Mount Kenya region, e.g. Mau Mau Road. Makarina, wewe ni rafiki ya Kindiki, si ndio? Wewe ni rafiki ya Kindiki
sana, ndani sana.
Na wewe ni rafiki ya rais.
Na mimi ni rafiki wa rais.
Hawezi kumtafuta?
Na mtafuta, nyoka yuko ndani.
Yeah?
Nyoka yuko ndani.
Umtafute hii barabara ya Mau Mau Road itengenezwe.
Kesho utakuwa unawaambia tumefanya 1 2 3 na imetimika.
Hii maneno ya kusumbuana na vijana hapa. Hawezi pigia kanja.
Hii mambo ya vijana imeisha. Na mjua mtoto wenu ni kanja, na nimeongea na yeye na amesema ako pamoja na nyinyi.
Number 4, that we will engage the government on reforms in tea, coffee subsector that one of our friends failed to deliver. Detiguo. Haithe hatire mundu waremirwo ni kubanga uhoro wa kahua. Damashani. Riu ri tutikiarie na atongoria. Ndegetha tubange mawira mariku.
So compare the crowd you saw there and the one here. Here there's young people. Young people are the ones who are against the government. Even if you wanted to address people who are against the government, look for young people. Don't look for militia, Mungiki. They will not help you. I think the president has lost it. I think the president has dug a deep hole. He cannot get out of that hole that he has put himself into. So finally, all the things that Kenyans are fighting against, the finance bill, everything that the young people died, they are all brought back. Not all, but some of them were brought back. So all the taxes are being put back. Meaning the president doesn't hear people. Meaning the president, these people, they don't care about your opinion. They don't care what you say. They think they know everything. That's why we are saying Ruto must go. I'm interested to hear what you guys think on the comment section below. Just we'll interact there and see what you guys are saying. All right, see you guys next time.